In this episode, Auditor AB records outside Tipton Police Station, fully within his legal rights. But things quickly spiral out of control as officers arrive displaying arrogance and hostility. They wrongly label him suspicious, unlawfully search him under Section 1 apace, and even handcuff him without any valid ground for detention. What follows is a blatant abuse of police powers and a serious violation of individual rights.
Just take your hands out. I want to make sure you got nothing in your hands.
Take your hands out of your pockets. What are you doing, mate?
Do you understand that what you're doing is strange behaviour?
What have I done?
So this is a police station, and you're wandering around the cars, looking in the windows?
Why?
Yeah, that's what we're asking. Why are you doing that?
What's your name, mate? What's your name? What's your name?
Why are you looking all... What's the matter with you?
Why?
What's the matter with you?
Why are you shouting?
He's just walked up and down here.
Walking around the front in the barrier, but he's
Walking
a bit
to the barrier,
standoffish.
looking round this. I've been round our cars here, and now you won't talk to us.
So start speaking, please,
Start
sir.
speaking, please, because I need a reason for why you're here.
From the moment the officers arrive, their tone is confrontational, demanding the auditor's name and shouting for him to explain himself. But here's the truth. No one in the UK is legally obliged to justify their presence in a public space, especially outside a police station funded by taxpayers and open to scrutiny. This scene perfectly illustrates officers trying to reverse the burden, forcing an innocent person to defend themselves for doing nothing wrong. In law, suspicion can't be based on personal feelings or attitude. It must rest on objective, observable facts. Filming in public doesn't create suspicion, doesn't justify ID demands, and certainly doesn't excuse aggressive questioning.
What's your name, please, sir? What's your name?
He only walks along the building line on the other side of them two cars and up to the door.
He's look, you see him look around the corner. Yeah. He's been up and down here. And see, now he went to what you do. Walks off when he saw us, looking up and down here by the door.
If you just listen, if you're just wandering around and you're wondering what it is, that's fine. But you've got to talk to us and you've got to tell us that. Yeah. If you're walking around the police station, which is suspicious, and then you don't want to talk to us.
Why are you so shocked?
Then it makes it worse.
Why are you so shocked?
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is a police station.
It's a police station and you're on.
And you're walking around it.
All
I
right.
don't know why you're walking around the police station for. No one's answering from the front desk.
No, he's not. He's just wandering around.
I
So why are you wandering round?
I came,
Yeah, and then you came round.
looked there,
Yeah.
walked here,
Yeah,
then I'm here.
Yeah. What's your name, please?
5 police.
yeah.
Why?
What's your name?
Because you're on police property.
You can't just walk onto police property and have a look.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
The auditor calmly clarifies his actions. He simply entered through one public entrance, looked around, and exited through another without causing any disturbance or entering a restricted area. All of this is completely lawful. Instead of responding reasonably, an officer snaps, shouting, "You can't just walk on police property and have a look." When the auditor reasonably asks, "Why not?" the officer explodes, "What do you mean, why?" This angry outburst exposes a clear lack of professionalism, and more importantly, a lack of understanding of the very law the officer is supposed to uphold. Shouting at a calm member of the public isn't policing. It's intimidation in uniform.
It is who you are.
He said I can't walk into police property.
So what are you
Going
doing?
past the
Did you see me going past the barrier?
Oh, you can speak a bit better English now.
I never said I don't speak English.
Come back over, mate. Come back over.
I don't want to come back out.
So are you doing this just to try and test our response?
I just came for what's the problem?
Yeah, so if you're just being nosy, then just say you're just being nosy.
That's it.
I don't need to say nothing. What, are you guys crazy or something?
Well, you need to
You're
appreciate
acting crazy, mate.
How am I acting crazy?
You are.
I just walked. I looked into the gate. Literally looked.
Why?
Because I got eyes, my friend.
Why are you doing that?
Because I've got eyes. I can look. What are you looking at?
You.
Why?
Because I am, mate.
Why?
Because I am. Because I'm suspicious of why you...
So you can look and I can't look?
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't look at me.
You take your hands out of your pocket. Can you take your hands out of your pockets, man?
Right. I think you're going to be searched, mate, so I'm not too
Oh,
happy.
oh,
I'm not too happy
whoa,
what's in your
whoa.
rucksack at the moment. All right. Hands out your pockets, please. All right. You're being searched, mate. In Section 1 apace.
As tensions rise, One officer steps uncomfortably close, glaring at the auditor in an intimidating way. No words, just silent aggression. The auditor, noticing the hostility, calmly tells him to remove his hands from his pockets, a fair request given the situation. But instead of backing off, the officer suddenly initiates a search. No clear reason, no proper warning, no legal explanation, just immediate physical action. This is a serious breach. Under Section 1 of PACE, an officer can only carry out a stop and search if they have reasonable grounds to suspect the person is carrying stolen goods, offensive weapons, or prohibited items. They must clearly state those grounds, identify themselves, and explain the power being used, all before the search begins. None of that happened here. This wasn't lawful policing. It was retaliation. The officer wasn't acting on evidence. He was reacting to someone confident enough to assert his rights.
Why?
All right, any with regards calls or weapons. Okay, I'm police return. I'm based at this police station here.
One apiece?
Kitchen police station. Okay.
One apiece?
Because of your behaviour, looking into the building and looking round the building line.
You wouldn't take your hands out your pockets.
Won't
as
take
well.
your hands out your pockets, so I'm going to search.
Well, he didn't take his hands out of his
And at the end
pocket.
of the conclusion of the search, you are entitled to a copy of the stop search form, all right?
So one apiece?
Happy with that, yeah?
I'm not happy with that at all.
I'll give you the explanation why.
Why did you put the cuffs on?
Because I don't trust what's in your
wouldn't
pockets.
take your hands
I
out
don't know
your
what's in.
pockets,
I
What, you didn't want to take your hands out of your pocket?
don't know what's in your rucksack.
What's in my rucksack? Why are you taking my hat off?
So I need to look and read it.
You guys are idiots, man. I literally just arrived, man.
Yeah, through. He probably is recording.
Who says I'm recording? Are you guys recording?
We are,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
recording.
Good, good.
Yeah.
record.
My body camera's been on since the first camera.
Well, you should have told me, maybe.
As the search begins, it's the auditor who reminds the officers of their duty, asking, "Are you recording?" Only then do they awkwardly confirm that their body-worn cameras are on. By this point, the search is already in progress, and none of the officers had mentioned recording beforehand. According to the College of Policing's authorized professional practice on body-worn video, officers must inform the public at the earliest opportunity that they are being recorded, especially during confrontations or while using powers like stop and search. This rule exists to ensure transparency, reduce complaints, and protect both sides. The fact that no one mentioned it until the auditor raised it shows a clear disregard for procedure.
Should have told you what?
That you was recording. Hey guys, are you like crazy or something? I literally just arrived. I came here. That's it. Are you doing this? Why?
You just spoken to the officer
I don't need to speak.
and
Calm
explained
down.
I don't have to speak.
Calm down.
I don't have to though.
So you're recording us on the camera in the glasses, yeah?
Ah, you noticed the camera now. Well done. What is wrong with you lot? Hang on. Why are you doing this?
I'm searching you. I'm
Why?
searching my place.
One
Because of
apiece.
your behaviour, your suspicious behaviour.
All right.
Okay.
You seem to forget a lot of things.
I don't forget anything.
Oh yes, you have. You have. Yeah, I want to remind you. I usually remind the idiots like, "Oi, don't touch me there. Easy, man. That's my private part." Yeah, I'm gonna need my search record, please.
What's your name?
Yes, I am, man.
My name is I'm gonna need my stop search. That's my name.
Your name is I'm going to need my stop.
Yes, that's it.
You're going to give me a real name, sir, or not?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna give me my stop search.
Can't give you a stop search without your details.
Yes, you can.
Here, the auditor is completely correct, and the officer is clearly mistaken. After the search, the auditor requests a copy of the stop and search form, a right protected by law. But the officer falsely claims he can't provide it without personal details. That's simply untrue. Under PACE Code A, officers must provide a written record of any search, either immediately or within 12 months of the request. A person is not required to give their name or address to receive this record. Refusing to share personal details does not remove this right. The officer's refusal demonstrates ignorance of procedure, or worse, deliberate noncompliance.
Oh yes, you can. You're not gonna give me a stop search?
No, because
I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to give me a stop search, but you know what's gonna happen. You know.
you're not listening to. You're not being reasonable.
No.
In order,
You can give me a stop search without me giving you details.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, of course you're just gonna do that.
What do you mean, of course? Why are you shouting?
Why am I searching? Because I just got searched.
Yeah.
I was put in cuffs and got searched, just for walking past, looking at a police station. That's what.
Acting really suspicious.
What did I do that was suspicious?
These officers have already.
What did I do that was suspicious? Other than I didn't want to speak to these idiots. What did I do that's suspicious?
You've got to remember is
What did I do that was suspicious?
the suspiciousness might not be in the initial act. It's more in your behaviour afterwards when you reapproach her.
I don't want to speak to you, my friend.
But you didn't say that.
I didn't have to say anything. Do I have to say anything?
That's your right.
I arrived. I looked at the gate and I walked past. That's all I did.
But by being confrontational
I wasn't confrontational.
and dismissive,
I didn't want to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. Do I have to talk to
you
you?
didn't say that though. You don't have to do it. You don't have to stay here now. You've been told you can leave.
Yeah, I want my stop
You
search.
want this argument.
I want my stop
That's what you
search.
came here for.
No. Do I want this argument? I look for tyrants like you guys all the time.
You
Yes.
want this
No.
confrontation.
I look for the kind of tyrants like
You want to waste our time.
I want to waste your time.
Yeah.
No. You
Because
wasted
that's
your
what
own
you come
time.
here for.
You wasted your own time.
So what have you achieved today?
What have I achieved?
you achieved?
What have you achieved? What have you achieved?
Well,
What have you achieved other than infringing on my
I could have
rights?
been halfway to my patrol area by now.
Other than infringing on my rights, what did you achieve?
Frustrated at being challenged, the officer attempts to shift focus, asking the auditor what he's achieved by being there. It's a weak deflection that only highlights his own mishandling of the situation. The truth is, the auditor didn't escalate anything. He stood in a public area, broke no laws, and was still treated like a suspect, shouted at, searched, and handcuffed without cause. What's truly being revealed here isn't provocation. It's poor policing, unlawful use of stop and search, lack of professionalism, and a failure to respect rights. The officer's attempt to discredit the audit only reinforces why these audits matter.
What did you achieve?
Nobody's infringed on your rights.
Nothing. You just flexing
Your
your
right to
powers.
liberty was removed partially for the purpose of a stop search,
Don't say-
and now it's been given back to you.
Just tell me.
Say that again?
I said your right to liberty was removed.
You
partially
had
for
no
the stop
right to
search, and now it's
search
been
me.
given back to you.
But you had no right to search me. That's what you did. You infringed on my rights for no reason other than
You think
your
no.
paranoia and flexing your powers.
You
That's
think
it.
for no reason.
Of course there's no reason. Okay, I can look at a police station.
Do you want to give me your details, sir, or not?
Can I not look at a police station? Are you guys crazy or something?
Nobody said you can't.
Just because I didn't want to tell you why did I look?
Came out and asked what you were doing.
Okay, I don't have to answer to
We
you.
have to make sure that you haven't got any malicious intent towards the vehicles, the building, and the people with
So anybody that comes here, that's what happens to them unless they tell you what we're doing?
The front office is not open.
Sorry?
Yeah? That front office is not open.
It's not what?
So that front office is
Police
closed.
station there,
Yeah, so that's
closed.
not a public police station that's open to the public.
Do I have the right to stand here? Yes or no?
Yeah, you can stand there.
All right then.
You can stand where you want.
So why was I searched under Section 1 of PACE?
When the auditor reasonably asks why he was searched under Section 1 of PACE, the officer's reactions say it all. Instead of offering a clear explanation, they deflect, pointing to the searching officer and saying that's for him to answer. That moment speaks volumes. Their body language and silence reveal one thing. They know something went wrong. None of them want to justify the search, because they can't. In policing, when a stop and search is lawful, every officer present should understand the grounds and rationale. The fact that no one could, or would, explain it raises serious doubts about whether the search had any legal basis at all.
When I and my colleague came out, all we asked you...
Why didn't you stop him from doing this?
Yeah?
Why did you? If you think he was wrong, which I think you probably...
If you'd have said straight away, I'm looking around, I've got the right to be here, and you'd have had a conversation with us, we might not have ended in the stop search, who knows?
But I don't have to. That's the point.
That's your choice, yeah?
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can use Section 1 of PACE on me.
I haven't.
He did.
That's that. Down to
Yeah,
that
I'll
officer's
explain
choice.
my grounds, and I'm more than happy with my grounds.
So what's your grounds, my friend? You weren't even here. You weren't even here.
I've told you the grounds. I'm not going
Can you repeat them?
No,
Well, you're going to write them on your stupid form.
I'm not going to write them on the...
Oh, you're not going to write them on the form.
You'll be able to get a copy of that, won't you?
You're going to write them grounds on the form. This guy's an idiot, man.
This is a major red flag, both legally and professionally. Under Section 2 of PACE and PACE Code A, officers are legally required to inform the person being searched of the specific grounds at the time of the search. Those grounds must also be clearly written on the stop and search form. This record isn't optional. It's essential for transparency and accountability. Refusing to document or repeat the grounds completely undermines the purpose of stop and search. The auditor is entitled to know exactly why he was searched. When an officer refuses to write it down, it's essentially an admission that they don't want their actions reviewed, and that's deeply concerning.
Ultimate goal.
What's your ultimate goal?
Well, yeah, basically I go around and search for the police abuse powers.
I don't know why you're getting so angry about it.
Because I was put in cuffs. Because first of all, I was put in cuffs and you're being sarcastic with me. I can be sarcastic all day long. As soon as you come, you look around the police station, you get jumped on. That is not normal. You guys are not normal. It's not us or me. You guys are not normal. I just came to look. I have the right to look. Do you understand? I have the right to show a police station to people. That's what I do. I can send what I like.
You need to stand by cars. You don't need to go around the rear.
I didn't go to the rear. The first thing I did is reading that sign that says, don't go to the rear. I didn't go to the rear.
So these officers have approached you, and you can just explain apologies, didn't realise, and then I'll go the wrong way. Simple.
Look, if I did the same thing anywhere else, nothing will happen. But then again, I was put in cuffs.
You refuse to correspond with the officers.
Because I don't have to.
You then stepped over again and then created more issues.
Because one of you, I can't remember.
In their wisdom, correct wisdom, to speak to you and conduct that search, as explained.
Fine.
And if you wish to have the copy of that stop search,
I want that copy.
Any police station of your choice.
Yeah.
And request that copy. If
Right.
not, at the end of it, when it's done, they'll show you a barcode and it'll give you a unique reference number of your stop search.
I'm aware of all. I'm aware of all that. The reason I stepped in here because I can't remember which.
The reason why you stepped in.
Hey, not let me talk.
Because you wanted to antagonise the officer.
No, because
you were standing there.
one of you said, I shouldn't be in police ground. I showed him that I can be on police grounds. I can be on police. Oh my God. I can be on police ground if I wanted to because it's open.
It's entirely up to you, yes, correct. You can walk through there, you can
Yes,
walk through there.
if an area is restricted, then I won't. If it's not, I will.
And round staff vehicles, then we have a concern.
When the officer accuses the auditor of antagonizing police by walking onto police property, he's twisting a lawful act into a false narrative. The auditor clearly explains his intent. He wasn't there to provoke anyone. He was demonstrating that certain parts of police property are open to the public and entering them isn't illegal. He's absolutely right. Police stations often include public areas, such as lobbies, car parks, and pathways, unless they're clearly restricted. Simply being there doesn't amount to trespass or suspicion. The key is intent. And in this case, the auditor's intent was lawful, educational, and entirely valid.
Well, I don't care if you're concerned.
Well, it should be, because unfortunately people out there like to interfere with vehicles, like to break into vehicles. How do we know that you weren't?
So you're only concerned about your vehicles. You don't care about other people's vehicles.
Suspicion that you may be acting in a unnatural way.
And what's your reasonable suspicion?
Hey, you may have been, trying to break into a vehicle? Interfere with a vehicle?
Hostile reconnaissance, but you used section 1. You didn't use section 43.
I said it could have been. I didn't say
It could have been. So why did you use section 1 then?
I didn't.
You didn't. Why did he then?
You need to speak to the officer.
So there could be so many other things.
It could be. You're right.
Yes.
It could be quite legitimate. It could be quite an innocent thing. You have not interacted with us. You've refused me.
Because I don't have to, my friend.
That could be classed as.
As?
What's your intention? So that's why we have to interact with you. We don't know what you've got in your bag. You could have weapons or all.
Look, this guy just looked. Look, and he's got a bag. Look, behind you. Look, he's got a bag just like mine.
He's like a normal member of the public, like yourself.
But he just
Decides
looked.
to walk
I
back.
swear, I saw him looking.
Yes, but he's not walking around police premises, is he?
I just arrived. I literally just
You've
arrived.
asked him why, and I've explained.
But he just walked past as well.
And
So why don't you jump on him then?
Because he's not gone into police premises, has he?
But what's wrong with going into police premises? There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I do want a copy of stop search. There is nothing wrong for me to walk in here.
Thank you. Okay, thanks very much for your time, sir.
You're an idiot. I'm guessing the front desk is not open for public then.
As the officer finally hands over the stop and search form, the encounter concludes. But the damage is already done. What should have been a simple, uneventful moment, a citizen filming in public, spiraled into aggression, unlawful actions, and a breakdown in professionalism. The auditor stayed calm and respectful throughout, while officers misused Section 1 apace, applied handcuffs without grounds, ignored body-worn video protocols, and tried to withhold a lawful record of the search. Even when questioned, they deflected responsibility and refused to document their legal justification. Moments like these, where officers dodge accountability, distance themselves from their colleagues' actions and label lawful conduct as antagonistic, expose just how easily authority can be abused. In the end, the auditor stood firm, knew his rights, and revealed exactly why public scrutiny of the police is so important. That's all for today's video. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.